Click on the blue Equatio menu button in the left corner of the toolbar. Select Options. The window should open to the Premium Side tab. This will display which version of Equatio you are running, and it will also display how long your license is valid for. Select Math Options. The default Math font size is set to regular. However, you may wish to increase or decrease the size of your math. To do this, click on the drop-down and choose the desired size. Equatio is designed to recognize the language of your browser or machine, depending on the platform you are using. If you wish to change the language, select from the available options in the drop-down. The speech engine by default is set to automatic, which is the ClearSpeak option. If you would like MathSpeak as your speech engine, then choose the drop-down and select it. By default, all user prediction is turned to the on position. If you do not wish to have a certain subject area turned on, toggle it to the off position. If you find yourself not wanting to use certain buttons on the toolbar and you wish to disable them, you may visit Toolbar Options. By default, everything is turned on. Select Speech Options. When the screenshot reader is being used, you may choose from a variety of playback voices. Click the drop-down arrow and select the voice of your preference. You may also adjust the speed for the playback by dragging the slider to the left or right. The autoplay button is toggled on to always read out scanned content. If you wish to not have it read aloud, you may toggle it off. If you're inserting into Google applications, you will see Chrome options on the sidebar. The default setting here is set to automatic, which is your speed option. This will insert math at the highest rate of speed. However, if your preference is for pixel perfect math, toggle your setting to quality and each insert will be pixel perfect. The Profile tab will display your login credentials that TextHelp is using to validate your license and subscription. This tab will display the email profile being used with Equatio to verify your license. Last but not least, the About section will display the current version of Equatio that you're using, as well as your terms of use. The remainder of the menu contains other helpful features. After clicking on the blue box, you may select the Equatio Academy. This is a centralized place for users to visit for on-demand resources. It contains a whole treasure box of resources for our users. If you choose Help and Support, users will be redirected to curated support articles that our technical support team have written up for commonly asked questions. Sending feedback is a great place to visit when you want to leave feedback for our developers or sending roadmap suggestions to the product manager. The Try Equatio MathSpace button is a simple website redirect to our dedicated web app called MathSpace. Here, our users can access a dashboard where assignments can be made. If you are a teacher or if you are a student, you can access the assignments that have been created and shared with you by your instructor. If you're looking to swap your sign-in credentials, choose the Switch User button in the menu. Perhaps you would like to switch to a different login for Equatio. This is the location to go when you need to sign out and sign back in with a different login. Finally, Close Equatio allows you to collapse the toolbar entirely.